welcome back to Chinese Grumps. Chinese Grumps.
Yeah, Chinese Backslash.
Chinese Slash.
Chinese Slash.
Welcome back to Tiamin Slash.
Jesus. Yeah.
So we're in space now.
I guess so. Or it's just like, maybe it's just implied that it's like
Can
a
you
high
just
rise.
not get up there?
No, I want the bomb to explode. You can't actually kill the bombs.
Lamp oil. Ropes.
There's a lot of,
Oh, those things. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
in Mania too. They suck.
yeah.
And they drop
Not a
little
huge
pellets.
fan. They're in CD as well, actually. God damn it. Oh, wait, no, I remember how to do this.
It'd be pretty interesting to
Dude, this song is so
see
good.
all the Sonic 2 stages in Sonic with Sonic 1
1
physics.
stuff. Yeah, that'd be really, really interesting.
Like Sonic going through a chemical plant in Sonic 1
Oh,
physics
yeah.
and all that.
I bet there might be a mod like that. I'm not sure, though. Dude, this song is so good.
It's
the
really
whole
nice.
soundtrack to this game is so awesome. God. There are a lot of those guys. I think
Call
they're called.
him a Jumpin' Jonah.
I think they're called Orbinauts or something. Let's see if I can get like half of the emeralds. Maybe I can get another one in this.
Oh, you hit it.
In this stage. Yeah, you hit it and it comes down.
That's
I remember
pretty
that
hype.
from playing this game as a kid. Can't get up there.
Can't get up there. Gotta go another
Oh,
way.
I can do it now.
Fan! I like the ladders. That's actually a sweet concept.
Fuck.
I might have reached this stage as a kid and freaked out and lost.
It's
Watch
possible.
out for the fire!
I know. Oh, fuck. It's
I
fine.
know.
I got an extra. There's an extra life at the beginning of the level, so you can just farm that.
Oh yeah,
So
for
we don't have to
real.
worry about a game over.
Infinite
because
lives is great. Sorry about my audio waving in quality. The mic just swiveled.
I'm sure nobody will notice. I can cut it out.
Oh,
Blow up.
Pew.
Oh. Fucking
La
Jesus. Yeah, this is
just
some.
jump over it, Batman.
I really like the green. I don't know why. Like
Green's nice. It's
you wouldn't think, because it's kind of this weird like
different.
military like type of thing, like
just notice
gunmetal.
the city in the background. I like that Sonic's
yeah.
background is often just random cities.
Yeah, I know. I think it really fits.
It does. It's interesting.
And they
It's
stuck with it
different.
in all the best levels in the more modern games.
And-
Like the adventure
and
stuff are city levels.
For Starlight
Fuck yeah.
Stardust Speedway, it's like a ancient Greek city for the
Yeah, I know.
past zone. It's like
Super cool.
Athens.
I like it in Mania a lot.
More
I
like
love it.
Athens. I've never played actual CD, but I own it, and I
It's okay.
hear
It's a
not
weird game.
best.
It's not as good as the core 3.
Yeah.
It has its merits, but like it's a fine game if you play it just to play it. If you're
Yeah.
trying to like complete it and get
Well,
the
it's-
good ending,
It's more of a Metroidvania than anything than
Yeah,
Sonic
if you're
because it's exploration based.
if you're trying to fuck dude, Jesus.
Trying to fuck
yeah,
dudes.
if you're trying to complete it and get like so there's actually in CD there's
Yeah.
actually two ways for people who don't know to get the good ending. Either you can do it Sonic 1 style, get 50 rings, get to the end of the level, jump
And
in the
get
big
all the
green,
time
and get
zones.
all those time stones. I don't know why they're not Chaos Emeralds, they're called time stones, but if you get all
time.
I think it's 6, it might be 7. If you get all of them, then you get the good ending. The other way is to go so Sonic CD has a time travel gimmick where you hit
Yeah.
these like
You hit 'em at speeds.
these signposts, and then you there's either past or future, and you have to build up enough speed, and when you do, you'll go into that you'll
Yeah.
time
You
travel
go to a
and
different stage.
in the
of some sort.
past of every level. If you go to the past,
You kill the Eggman.
Yeah, there's a little Eggman generator thing, and if you break that in every level in the game, you get the good ending.
Which
too.
might
It's-
be easier than just doing the stages.
I don't know, dude. It's hard to find some of them, and you have to do it in every single.
That is
stage.
true, but there is a there is a way to go backwards in CD, right? Like it was designed like that.
Yeah. So you can go back and forth throughout the whole. A lot of the
Yeah.
stages are a lot more vertical.
Because they brought that concept to Stardust Speedway and Mania, and it was a much
Yeah.
more exploration based.
and I think they did a great job adapting the kind
they
of CD
did.
gameplay in Mania.
So CD seems interesting. I'd want to give it a shot.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I'm
don't
sure
think
we'll
I
play it
care
at some
too
point.
much about like getting the good ending. You just have to have fun.
Yeah,
with it.
I've never done the.
I think Mania in general is probably just the best they've done with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
of course
it's-
fans did it.
That's true, and
Christian
I
Whitehead.
think it was a great decision, to
Yeah.
do all that.
It's like they should just give fans control of Sonic.
I know it might. It's probably be better.
Oh, you don't want to say that. You'll trigger a Boost fan.
But yeah, honestly, I've never done the find all the generator version of getting the good ending. I've gotten the time stones a couple times, but those special stages also are really hard.
Yeah.
They're like the ones from Mania where you're chasing UFOs, and they're like 3D,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of third person behind the view.
Uh-huh.
And you have to get all the
Yeah.
the fucking.
CD special stages
UFOs.
were the same as Mania's, right?
They're similar. So in Mania, you're chasing one, and it's like a racetrack.
Yeah.
In CD, it's like kind of more open. It's less racetracky and more just like a grid.
Just get to the fucking thing.
Yeah, and there's
a bunch
there's
of
a bunch of them. Yeah, and you have a time limit just like in Mania.
Dicks.
And I think you get time power-ups very similarly. Oh boy.
Ooh.
That might be a pit, so I'm not gonna risk it.
Might be Pittsburgh.
Oh, holy shit.
Secret.
Yeah, but
Don't tell
they're
nobody.
pretty hard. Also, the
It's a
last one when you is this a pit?
No.
Okay.
It's like in
The last
Punch-Out.
one when you get the last
Yeah.
like with a lot of games, when you get the last
Last.
emerald, the fucking sky goes batshit crazy.
Okay, thank
Okay,
God.
got it. Woo.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of time where they let you
This
move
guy
around
does
and
go
you can still
batshit
get
crazy.
it.
It's hype.
It doesn't in this one because the sky's already batshit
Do you ever
crazy.
read the Sonic comics and like their whole excuse for the Chaos Emerald special zones was it's just like some mad god made it?
Really? I've read a little bit of the comics. Me and Brandon were talking about it in an earlier part.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever got is I got one of the big like mega magazine ones, and it was just the 2 Sonic Adventure plots.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was
I want
I still
SA2's
have that.
plot.
I used to actually back when I was really into drawing. I used to try and draw like the cover art and stuff.
I
of
might
it.
have to borrow that because the SA2
Yeah, I
plot
can
should
lend
be
it to
really good in the comics form.
I don't exactly remember. All I remember that it was weird to me is that the fucking station square is like inside of the mountain.
Yeah,
on
it's
Angel
inside the
Island.
mountain.
It's fucking
It's
weird.
stupid. It's weird. It's
but-
awesome.
Yeah, so I haven't read a ton. That's
Oh,
all I've read,
Jesus.
but I didn't know that was how they explained the fucking what is it called? The emeralds. I just they at that point in the comics they started moving a little bit more towards the game canon instead
Yeah.
of the Archie or like the SA.
The
What
most-
is it? SZAM or whatever.
Did you ever read the Sonic like universe run of the comics?
I didn't.
They were decent. There was a part where like Team Dark, Shadow, Omega, and Rouge like go through the Sonic 1 special stages to get the emeralds, and like
Really?
they're on a time zone.
Hey,
and
dude,
they
I got another one.
They
too.
always fail for some reason. So like Shadow gets pissed and like they just start beating the shit out of the
Understandably
guy that
so.
controls these
Yeah,
stages and
no
steals the
kidding.
emerald. Like a chat. Hey, Joey did it. He
I got another continue too. So if I game over,
all 3 Chaos Emeralds.
there's 6. There's not 7 in this game. Very
That's
interesting.
right.
They started with the 7 starting in Sonic 2, and they stuck with it. I'm curious as to why that is, but I'm sure it was just like it's just because they figured 7 is a cool number.
No, it's the magic number. We're gonna let.
Also, maybe it had something to do with the number of stages.
Let's get right into the news. Do you think? Jesus, these fans inverted.
Yeah, says all of the fucking Team
That
Sonic members.
that like constructed building in the background kind of reminded me of like the Sega beat 'em ups and like a bit of like Vectorman. Like Sega
yeah.
just had some weird ass games back
Yeah,
in the
I'm
day.
sure they also reused assets a lot at this
Yeah.
point in time, and it's like, oh, we have these nice backgrounds. Holy shit!
Yeah, you want to hit that?
These nice background sprites from Sonic or whatever.
Oh,
Might as well
shit.
use them again for. Let me do it again.
Yeah.
Uno mas. Oh god damn it! I fucked it up.
It's okay. Get to the super secret. Do you have to jump with it, maybe?
Whoops. Jesus. Yeah, so that one worked really well. Maybe it's the height. I don't know which side it's on. Okay.
Or maybe it's the angle. You might not be far enough. Because I know it's on the maximum 1, but like...
I think it's also where you are on it.
Yeah,
So
that's
let
what I
me,
mean.
Yeah, let me try and make
Try
sure.
to get to the corner.
God damn it. Fucked it up. Oh shit. Yeah. That's
There
a
you go.
pit.
No, it's
Holy
not.
shit. I'm just at the beginning of the
Welcome
fucking
to
level.
Bottom
Welcome-
Town for you bottom
Well, yeah,
bitches.
welcome bottom gang. God fucking damn it. I'll go down. See what happens.
Yeah, man.
Bottom root gang.
Down here with the cool kids that are bad at these games.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like me.
That's definitely a pit down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
Yeah, that's a Dimps pimp.
Pimp. Fuck.
Fuck, man.
Do you know about the pit in Sonic 2?
Yeah.
The fucking
The one in
the fuck you
The
pit.
soft lock and
Yeah,
Marvel.
in
Mystic Cave.
Mystic Cave, yeah. The shit is so fuckery.
Mystic Cave
and
is cool.
Because if I'm trying to get the emeralds, then I definitely have them all by that point.
Yeah.
And I just am blasting through a supersonic, and then you totally miss it. and you're caught in
The
it. It's
only
like-
game I've actually like seriously grinded Sonic and got good at getting supersonic was Mania, and I did it all in like the first levels of Mania.
Yeah, it's fun in Mania. They're not super hard, and they're cool and very different.
Mhm.
I think it's the most worth it in Mania
because
next
you
to
also
Sonic
just
3 Knuckles.
get like obviously there's no variation in the super characters in Mania, so like they all just do the same shit. Like of
Yeah.
just it's a permanent permanent invincibility usually. Okay, so yeah, it's just not there.
God fucking damn it.
Let's just continue.
Well,
But it's still good to have, and it makes the game a lot more fun that you can just fuck around with the speed physics.
Part of what I love so much about Sonic 3 Knuckles and why it's my favorite Sonic game is that it has this just world building and like story, and so there's incentive to get the emeralds because not only do you get to play as Super Sonic, but then you also get the actual final boss, stuff like that.
It's a really solid like finale.
Oh,
that's dumb.
That's pretty lame.
There we go.
Do I risk it for the ring? No, I'm kidding.
Nah, just keep going until you find one.
Hold down to win.
You went down.
It's fine.
Hey, it's the same as the first level.
I know, they fucking really like this shape.
That's the Fallacian tube.
But yeah, I love Sonic 3 Knuckles a lot, and I'm gonna try to stop spewing about it so much.
I'd be down to play it.
I'm
sure
we
play
will.
Too, because I can take control of Tails and float you.
It's like the fucking health conscious Tails.
Yeah, I can take front of Tails and help you float, right?
In 3. In 2, he actually can't lift you and fly, but I'm sure we'll play all of them at some point. Again, like I was saying, Jesus Christ, this thing's fucking huge. I just don't want to play all of them.
I thought you could make your little
back.
brother play as Tails in like the story mode if you give him like.
Yeah, he can play as Tails in 2, but he can't fly with you. But in 3, he can actually pick you up and carry you and fly as the second character or second player or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the fucking moon.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll get to him at some point.
Surprised you can't do Sonic and Knuckles at the same time. I'm glad they brought that in Mania. That was a really cool feature.
It's like the Chaotix thing, kind of.
Yeah, like using Knuckles and...
This
boss is gay. Using Knuckles and... not Ray. Mighty. For the Chaotix stuff. Oh, you can just float yourself up there. You don't have to launch those bitches at him. But it is a chore. Ta-ta-ta. Junior.
Yeah, can I reach him from here? I might be able to. Nope.
No. The developers programmed their game with
for them.
care and intent.
Back when Sonic actually had good programming.
Wee woo. I'd just be down to play like Heroes and other adventure era.
I'm sure we'll get to
like
all
I'm
of them
sure
eventually.
Like you're more of a classic guy. I'm an adventure boy, and then Brando's down with the modern.
Yeah, I've played a lot of the Boost stuff, but I'm not super familiar.
Unleashed was actually genuinely decent, but that's like probably the only Boost game I considered good. Like obviously,
yeah. I mean, that's
Generations had like some good stages. I think Generation Unleashed had the most streamlined level design, and I think they integrated the best there for the day stages. But Generations took some of the old stages, and for Ocean Palace from Heroes and Generations, that stage especially is the most open stage Boost has ever had, with all the different paths you could take.
Generations has its merits. What the fuck?
Fuck you. Nice, but the problem with Boost is just it's such a restrictive formula, and they never do anything new with it. And a lot of it is like, and I brought this up before, it just falls back to 2D, which basically is Rush at that point. And I mean, I guess some people like that, playing as like classic Sonic, and like classic Sonic in the Boost games just isn't good. He doesn't.
He's never like, even in Generations, it's just not. It's
and
cool,
even just playing,
and it was exciting, but it doesn't work.
Playing Boost in like playing Sonic Rush on Boost games, just it's not as satisfying as just playing general Rush. Like modern Sonic's physics in 2D aren't that good, to be honest.
No. Because Rush has a different physics engine because it's only designed to be in 2D.
And like that's kind of where Boost was designed to be. Like obviously Unleashed made it work pretty well, but I don't think it should have been the mainstay.
Yeah.
Especially when it's just so restricted.
Yeah, but we'll cross those bridges when we get
there.
It.
I mean, I'd be down to play them.
Yeah, I'll play Colors. I know I can do that one. Also, if we ever want to do Black Knight, I'll play that one too.
When when Unleashed first came out, I was hyped because I thought they were gonna do it at Adventure 3, and then I got it, and I grinded that game like on the Wii. I didn't have the Xbox.
The Wii version sucks. I had the Wii version.
I thought the Wii version was equally as good as the Xbox one. It was just missing New York City.
It also, the final boss sucks.
Yeah, that's fair. The final boss did suck, but Eggman Land on the Wii was really solid because they didn't force you into the Werehog parts. That's what I liked about the Wii was I would grind Eggman Land because I thought getting all S ranks unlocked something special, kind of like SA2 had Green Hill Zone.
Such a great kids thing to do.
And it just didn't.
Yeah.
But the good thing about Eggman Land and the Wii was that it was such an awesome speed stage.
Oh boy.
Or boost stage rather.
Yeah.
Because it didn't force you in the pace-breaking Werehog
it's
parts.
Not a 16-minute long level like in the Xbox version.
Yeah, and I know the guy sleeping behind us does like that stuff, and that's cool too. And I think it's a really solid experience. But like, I do appreciate the version differences. I think
Yeah.
I had a lot of enjoyment out of the Wii version.
And that's the thing with Sonic that, like, in the first part, me and Brandon were talking about, it doesn't fucking matter what you think. It's just the games that you like and have fun with. That's what, like, these type of games are not something that, like, are objectively very good. But if you grew up with it, or, you know, there's a certain game that really speaks to you, or you know really well, then that's fine, and that's how you should
Heroes
enjoy it.
has a really solid aesthetic for levels, and they have a really solid atmosphere. And like Hang Castle is amazing. The Frog Forest is amazing. But with Boost, like especially like obviously the best Boost game probably being Unleashed still. In the Hawaii level, you could jump off of the beaten path, and if you landed your boost just at the right frame on the water, you would start running on the water off the level, and you could just skip big parts and go sort of freeform. And they brought that back in the fucking Generations version of the Ocean Palace from Heroes. And that's part of what made the exploration so good there is like back then in those games they use that and focus on Boost's capability of exploration features, but that's the problem that Boost has is it focuses too much on being a racetrack, and it doesn't give you enough focus on that exploration capabilities that it does have. It just doesn't utilize.
I think it really does just suffer from the people like, but Sonic's supposed to be fast.
He's supposed to be a race car.
Yeah, then we'll make him fast, but you don't get the exploration, which is part of what makes Sonic so great.
And
there's not really any exploration in like old Mario games. More so in like 3 and World, but even still, it's pretty streamlined. But like these games from this one, I'm on a different.
There's
path
different
than you could
routes.
go.
There's exploration stuff.
That was part of what made Sonic really interesting.
That's what separated from Mario
they
along with
had
the
this
speed.
like dual persona of what it's supposed to be. And it's really unfortunate because it rips apart the fan base and the play
And
styles.
like everyone shits on the adventure era because Aaron shitted on it, but I'm pretty sure like honestly, there was so much right in the adventure era. It had atmosphere, it had soul, it had like
it actually
good story and
controls well.
music. Yeah, it was full 3D. You weren't forced into a classic Sonic in quotes or like a rush in the wrong physic engine.
I think we might be over time. But yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, so we're over time.
I just wanted to bring back adventures,
yeah, absolutely.
soul, and tryingness.
See ya. Come back next time when we finish this game. See ya.